Yesterday, I shared with you how I am using the YouVersion Bible app for my daily Bible readings. So I wanted to create this screencast to show you how I use this app. On the left-hand side of the screen, you will see the Holy Bible there, which is the YouVersion Bible app. I'm going to click and open that, and it's going to open up the last screen that you were at when you left the app. So what I want to do now is click on the left-hand side at the top there. There's three lines that are parallel to each other. You click on that and it will bring up a menu. There's different options here in the menu. For the sake of this screencast, we're going to be talking about Bible reading plans today. So that's the third one on the list. I'm going to click on plans. Here you'll see my daily Bible reading plan, which is the 1-year Bible. Now, you may not have a plan here yet, so you'll need to select a plan. You can click on that green button at the bottom to select different plans, and it has different types of plans within the Bible app that you can select. We're using a whole Bible plan, which is the 1-year Bible, so I clicked on the whole Bible there at the bottom. And here you'll see at the top of the screen now, 1-year Bible selected. You can select whatever Bible reading plan that you would like. I'm going to go click the back arrow there to My Plans. And that will bring up the 1-year Bible plan, which is the plan that I've selected. I'm going to click on that now, and it will bring this up, and it will show you that I have completed the first 2 days of readings. Now, if we were going to do the third day reading, click on the 3, which it's Saturday, tomorrow. And it will bring up tomorrow's reading. It's listed there, Genesis 5, 6, and 7, along with Matthew 3 and 4, Psalm 3, and Proverbs chapter 1. We're going to click on the very first one, which now brings up Genesis chapter 5. And we can scroll through Genesis chapter 5, and we come to the end of the chapter. You'll notice here, day 3, it's listed at the top that this is reading 1 of 7. Now, YouVersion has, or the 1-year Bible has 4 readings each day. There's an Old Testament reading, a New Testament reading, a reading from the Psalms, and a reading from Proverbs. However, the Bible app here considers each chapter to be a separate reading. So instead of 4 different readings, it says this is 1 of 7. So what we're going to do here when we get to the end of this chapter, Genesis chapter 5, I'm going to drag my finger, I'm going to swipe my finger from right to left on the screen, and that will bring up the next chapter, Genesis chapter 6. And we'll scroll through Genesis chapter 6, and then we're going to swipe from right to left. That will bring up Genesis chapter 7. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. And again, swipe from right to left. And now it's going to bring up our next reading. It's going to skip ahead to Matthew chapter 3, which is actually our second reading from the day, which the Bible app here considers the fourth reading of the day, 4 out of 7. Another thing I want you to notice here at the bottom of the screen is a speaker. You click on that, and it brings up this option to have the Bible read to you. And you can click on that. I'm not going to click on that now. You can click on that on your own. But the thing to know about this is that it's going to read the entire chapter. So the reading actually here starts on verse 7. But if I actually listen to the audio, it's going to skip back a few verses, and it's actually going to start reading from verse 1. So I'm going to have to listen to 6 verses before I get to the actual reading today. And you know also that if the reading cuts off before the end of the chapter, that reading, when you listen to the audio is going to go to the end of the chapter. But for the sake here, we're going to get to the end of Matthew chapter 3. We're going to swipe from right to left. Now it brings up Matthew chapter 4. We get to the bottom. We're going to swipe right to left. Now it brings up the reading from the Psalms. We'll read through the Psalms, get to the end of the Psalm, and we're going to swipe right to left. It brings up the last reading from the book of Proverbs. And now I swipe right to left, and it says, "Great job, your reading is done." So we're going to click done there. It asked me if I want to have a reminder. I don't really need a reminder. It's something that I practice each day and don't usually forget to do it. So I'm not going to select to have a reminder to do my reading. Another thing that I want to share with you here. So if you click on a verse, like that. Just hold your finger down for about a second or so on the verse. It will put these dots, it will underline the verse with dots. And you'll see at the bottom right hand of the screen, there's a blue box that opened up now that gives you some options as to what to do with that verse that has been underlined. I click on that and I can create a note about the verse. I can share that verse on Facebook or Twitter, Path, email it, or I can text message it. Other things that I can do with that verse. Oh, we lost the verse. I'm going to select another verse here. We can copy the verse. We can bookmark the verse. We can click on related, and that's going to show other people's notes that they have taken on that same verse. Or we can highlight the verse, and you'll see the different colors that we can highlight the verse with. But for the sake here, I'm not going to highlight the verse. I'm just going to simply deselect those different verses. So that's how you can use the YouVersion Bible app for your daily Bible readings, and hope you've enjoyed this screencast.